Yo, what's good, fam? It's Josh from illexotic here. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. If you are an artist like me, independent artist, you really gotta try to budget things, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to finesse what you can here and there, taking care of a lot of things yourself. You're a real entrepreneur. So check it out. Today, I just want to share some resources with you that me and Coronita have been using, which is making our own cover art. Now, we do work with the cover artist, Ashley Vink. She's amazing. Definitely check her out. But sometimes we also like to make stuff ourselves, whether we want it on the fly, if we're trying to save some money, or, for smaller releases. So today, we're going to go over how to make your own free cover art that's super dope using Unsplash, Canva, and Gimp, specifically Canva Pro. So let's dive right into it, fam. Alright, so here I've pulled up Unsplash. Now, Unsplash is a free website that hosts photos from photographers all around the world. Anyone can upload to it, and they're copyright-free, royalty-free photos. Now, according to Unsplash's terms of use, you can use any photos on there, whether crediting or not, for anything that you want, as long as it's free. Of course, if you want to be nice, definitely credit the authors, the photographers on these photos. But if you want to use it for something that is being, sold or making money, then you are going to need to actually change it up, edit the photos creatively so that it becomes a whole new unique thing, rather than, you can't just take the photo and sell it somewhere else. And since cover art, for music can be sold, then you can't just straight up take a photo from there and boom, that's your cover art and that's it. You will need to actually edit it. But that's what we're going to do today. So, what I've decided is, I have a theoretical situation. Let's say I'm a lo-fi artist and I want to make like a lo-fi house song. So that's kind of the aesthetic I want to go for. The first thing we're going to do actually is to figure out the aesthetic that you want. Like, what do you want your cover art to say? So I kind of want my cover art to say, like, it's a lo-fi house song. I kind of want it to be something kind of washed out and kind of dreamy, ethereal maybe. And like, I don't know, maybe something that kind of merges like wild and urban and that kind of vibe. So I actually started with a picture that I took myself on my phone when I was out in the desert as a baseline. And I'm thinking that I want to have like some skyscrapers coming up from the desert, and the sky to act, it's a daytime picture, but I want the sky to be like the stars at night. So on Unsplash, right here, this is just unsplash.com. We're going to go ahead and search. Let's search for skyscrapers. And let's see. I'm going to just start scrolling down, see what we got here. Okay, this one is kind of cool, actually. I like this. Yeah, I like this picture. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and use this. I'm going to click up here next to download for free, the little arrow, and let's choose the large size because, the larger the photo, the better the quality it's going to be. So I'm going to choose the large size here. All right, and then you'll see it pops up right down there. Say thanks, give a shout out to John Flobrandt. So shout out John Flobrandt for that photo. Very beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and save that one. All right. And let's go back to our search here. And now I'm going to search, let's say, starry sky. How about constellations? How about that? Let's see what shows up with constellations. And we can see here there's a lot of nice photos of the night sky. These are all really dope, actually. Man, some people are just straight up amazing photographers. Like, shout out to all the amazing photographers out there. Man, music would not be music without the images to go along with it. Oh, this is beautiful right here. I love this. Okay, so I think that might go nicely with the vibe that I'm trying to, that I'm imagining. So again, click up here. We're gonna download the large image size. Shout out to Vincent Ledvina for this photo. And save that one. Okay. Alright. So now that we have our photos, I'm going to go ahead and go over to Canva. Just canva.com. So for Canva, what I want to do, you get all of the features on Canva if you use the Pro version. There's still a lot of things you can do on the free version, but there's just even so much more you can do on Pro. So I went ahead and just made a trial account right now. So if you go on Canva, you can start a Pro trial account free for 30 days. And then after that, I believe it's $12.99 a month or $110 for a year subscription, I think. In my opinion, it's totally worth it to just get the Pro subscription if you end up using it and liking it. But like I said, you can start out and for 30 days, do it for free. So here on Canva, I'm going to go over here to create a design up in the upper right corner. And what's super dope about Canva is they have a lot of just pre-made templates. So let's say you wanted to make a social media post on like Facebook or something. They have templates where you can just type in Facebook and it'll give you the options: Facebook ad, Facebook cover, event cover, post. And if you look there, the Facebook event cover is 1920 by 1080. Facebook post is 940 by 788. That's right, they already have the dimensions set up for whatever kind of template you want. So super dope. We'll make it super easy. If we went to Instagram, they have Instagram post 1080 by 1080, Instagram story 1080 by 1920. So you can create things and it's already sized to whatever you need. It saves so much time, honestly. It's been a game changer for us. But for this, you know, we're making a CD cover. So I'm going to type in CD cover. Boom. Look at all these. CD cover, artistic, party, minimalist, bold. What are the different? I think the difference is just it gives you like different suggested options and stuff. So let's go with the artistic CD cover. Click that. And it's going to load up here. Check it out. So right here we have our whole you know, our whole CD cover thingamajiggy here. And to the left, you'll see we have a panel with a bunch of different options. So we can scroll down here and see artistic CD cover has been typed in here, and there's just like a bunch of different templates of, you know, things that we could start with. So you can start with this, boom, and then we can actually change up the different options to, you know, whatever we want. We change up the text. Super dope, super easy. But I'm gonna start from scratch. So it's actually really easy to upload anything to Canva as well. You just drag the image into this little bar here and it'll upload it automatically to Canva. So I've got my desert image there. I'm gonna drag it over here and it will automatically resize it. It even kept all that random stuff, but I don't want any of that, so just highlight it all and delete it. So boom, it resized my image to a square, cropped off whatever was needed, and we already have our baseline, our start here. So I'm going to show you some right now that is going to blow your mind. This has been the best feature by far of Canva and saves so much time when you're trying to do image editing. So I'm going to click on the image here, go up here to Effects, and check this out. Background Remover right at the top. Fam. Okay, I'm going to just click it, let it do its thing. Watch this. Just observe the magic. Behold the magic. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. It took out the whole sky for me. So obviously this isn't going to work on everything because sometimes you might have an image that has a lot of things going on. It's just an algorithm, like an AI thing. So, you know, it's better at detecting a background if there's something that's like solid. But I've found that when you use it with pictures that have people in them, it's super accurate at determining who's people and cutting out the background from the people. So I'm going to start with that. And then let's go ahead and upload the you know, the stars picture. So you can also just drag it straight into the picture itself right there, like boom, just like that, and it's gonna upload in here. But you know, I'm gonna delete that, and I just want it to automatically go to the right size for me. So drag it right there, boom. Check this out. It's in front of my picture, so obviously it's, you know, covers the picture up. Wait, actually, hold up, I did it the wrong way. Let me undo. Another nice thing, so I just messed up. You can just undo whatever you did with Command Z. So I'm gonna undo that. Okay, I'm gonna just click the picture. I clicked it, and it filled up in here. And let's go ahead and just drag these corners. Just make it bigger like that. Okay. Now I want it to be behind the picture of the desert, obviously, so that the stars is in the back. Up here where it says position, click on that. And, hold up. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Okay. Messed up again. Let me delete that. So this right here, I think if you put a picture as a background thing, like when you drag it in like that, it makes it so you can't put anything behind that. So delete that. Let's bring this in one more time. Effects, background remover. Sorry, I just wanted to show you the background remover again. That's really it. It's so amazing. But okay, so we've got our background removed here. Let's go ahead and drag it up to size, right? And click off. It's going to automatically crop it there. Boom. Okay. Oh, wait, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, I put the background on. It gets a little finicky sometimes. You might have to, you know, especially with the background remove thing when you're moving stuff around. We're having trouble loading background mover. Darn. There we go. Okay, it worked that time. So, there we go. That's what I wanted it to do. So now, I can just increase the size of this sky here. And position. Oh, that's weird. It's not working this time. Alright. Alright, sorry. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. We're going to try this one more different way. Probably should have just done this from the beginning. We'll make the stars the background. We'll drag this on, the desert on. Background remove on the desert. Sorry, y'all. I'm not exactly an expert. I'm just trying to show you the tips and the tricks that I know in the book here. But, okay. That's more like it. That's what we're looking for right there. So we're going to drag that up. Make it nice and big. Boom. Got our desert in front of the stars. It'll automatically, you know, resize it. It just takes a minute to load it up and everything. But, okay, cool. So we got our desert. We got the stars in the background. There you go. See, it's loading. All right, nice. That's real nice. Let's drag the skyscrapers in, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to let that background mover just do its magic again. So the skyscraper picture, go to effects, background remover. Gonna let it load real quick. Y'all, the reason why I love the background remover so much is because I used to really, you know, if you're familiar with Photoshop or Gimp, you know, dragging things around to remove backgrounds out of stuff, like, it takes so long when you're trying to get it looking clean and precise. This just makes it so much easier and so much faster. Obviously, it doesn't work for everything, but, like, it's so nice. So I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna have my little skyscrapers up in the front and center like that. Okay, we've got our desert in the background, see? Now, this is kind of cool already, right? But it's very, like, the colors are, since I'm making this for a lo-fi house song, I want it to be very washed out. So I'm gonna take each one of these things, click on that skyscraper layer. All right. I'm gonna go to where's it at? Filter right here, and there's a lot of really cool just pre-made filters. So we can click on any of these. You can adjust how much of the filter you want it to be, kind of like Instagram. Let's go with this whimsical. That's nice. It's kind of a washed out, you know, old-timey feely type of thing. Right. And then I can click up here on the position, right? That makes my that photo go back. So when that goes back, I can click on the desert here, do the same thing. Filter, whimsical, boom. Let's say I want the skyscrapers to be back, you know, back up in the front. I'll just take that position on the desert, go back. There you go. Let's see how it looks actually with the skyscrapers in the back. Okay, that's kind of even cooler. I kind of like that a little more. So cool. We're gonna leave it like that. Same thing with the stars in the background here. Once more, filter. I'm gonna click whimsical. Okay, there you go. It's a nice, really washed out picture. Looks old school. We're gonna do a little more with that old school feel. So here's some more cool stuff. We're going to go back to the effects. Instead of background remover, we're going to go down here to slice. That's where it says slice. Go off kilter with slice effects. So we're going to connect, which just adds the, because it's kind of like an add-on. It's like an extension thing. And look at all these crazy effects we can do to it. So you can do slice, mince, torn. All that stuff is just adding like a bunch of glitchy kind of stuff to it. So let's go with sliced. That looks nice. I'm going to do the same thing with the other layers. Go to effects. Right here. Sliced. Okay. The desert's looking sliced. Sliced is nice. Slice life. Let's put that position back. Gonna do click the same thing on the buildings up here. Slice. Boom. Look at that. That's a little too wild actually. I'm gonna go with chipped for that one because the slice was a little intense. Okay, cool. So I like that right there. Move that position back. And the desert, let's go even a little let's go like a little more with the desert. There we go. Minced. Okay, so I'm liking that. I'm liking how this is looking so far. It's kind of glitchy, a little weird. Now, something for cover art that I think is really nice, depending on the type of genre and everything, but having borders. I feel like when you have a border around the cover art, it just kind of brings everything together, makes it look a little more cleaner and contained. Super easy in Canva. Check it out. Go over here, elements. On the sidebar, just type. I just clicked elements, and we can type in this search bar. Let's say border. Press enter. Search. Look at this. Boom. Already hella borders. Let's say I want a thick. I just want a thick, clean block. Just type in square, for example. Look at that. Look at all these options. Yo, this is all in Canva. You don't have to pay extra for these things. I mean, the ones that say pro, you have to have the pro subscription, but like, when you get the pro subscription, you can use all of this. So I'm gonna click that, boom, right there. Resize it. There you go. It's already looking cleaner than it was. Like, for real. On life. On God's fam. So let's, oh, you know what? I think it, hold up. I think it kind of glitched out a little bit and erased my whimsical effects. So let me just put those back on real quick. That's the one thing about Canva sometimes, is it does tend to, you know, it can glitch out a little bit. But, I mean, still, fam, for what you're getting here, like, it just makes things easier, you feel me? So, let's see, put everything back real quick. Grab this guy. Put it up. There you go. Nice. So we could just say, like, that's it. That's our cover art right there. But we're gonna go even further, fam, because for your cover art, you know, you might want your artist name, your song title in there. Check this out, text, boom. Look at all these pre-made templates for text and everything you could put. So I like this right here. Thank you. Cool. Thank you very much. I'll take that. So you can move this. We can resize it. Put it up here. We can change the font of it to whatever you want. You know? Like, whatever. Cool. But I'm going to just leave where it's at because I like that. You can change the size of it, obviously. Here's your artist. And say your song name is there. Boom. Look how freaking easy that is. You can also change the effects. So right now there's an echo effect on it. Look at this. You can change the offset of that. You can change the color of the shadow of that. There's so many cool things. You can slice it or splice it, make it a hollow text, make it glitchy, make it neon. A new one they added, which I love, is this curve. You can like curve the word around. So that's super cool. But let's go ahead and just undo all of that, go back to what it is originally, because I think it looks pretty cool as is originally. Alright, so I was just undoing everything there by Command Z. You can redo things, Command Shift Z if you're on Mac. And let's say, you know, this is cool, this is cool. Let's say I want to have just a little more like, I don't know, some weird other stuff going on or something. Let's see, let's put a splash. Let's put like a splash of black or something. All right, cool. Or like a streak. Cool. Here's a splash of black that matches with the border. A little more artsy and stuff. I like it. I like it. Let's put some more text too. Why not? You know? This right here. This right here is my shiz. Alright. The art of fermentation. Let's change the text color here to white so that we can actually see it against everything. And you can even delete elements of it. I want to delete that. Cool. Delete that. Cool. Don't want it. I just want this little stuff down here. Alright. We can... Look at this. We can change the freaking orientation of it. I don't know how you say that. The like... To flip... We can flip it. Spin it around. My words are failing me right now because I'm in so much awe of what Canva does for us. But like... Let's just say you wanted some random text that you can't even really read, like whatever, you know, freaking down here, blah, 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 whatever. So you can type out a story, you know, grab a random article from Wikipedia or something, whatever it is. I don't know, it just like looks kind of cool, right? So there's some extra stuff that looks kind of cool down there. All right, I like how this is, but we're gonna go a little layer further. And we're gonna add a CD cover effect to it. You ever see cover art and you see like that, it looks kind of plastic wrap, old school vinyl or something like that? I'll show you how to do that real quick. So we're gonna download this image up here at the upper right, click download. Go to PNG, we want a high quality image. It's already 1400 by 1400. That's the size that most streaming services require for cover art. And download that. Alright, so it's downloading right now. Some random name, because I guess that's the text that I typed in there. You saved your design. Woo! Sweet! So we just like made the whole ass design in Canva in however long that was. What, 20 minutes or something? Sweet. So next, to use the, or to make it kind of a little more grainy and to get the CD cover effect, I'm going to use Gimp. Gimp is basically a free open source take on Photoshop. It doesn't have quite the same everything and workflow that Photoshop has, but I mean it's free and it has a lot of the same stuff, so pretty awesome. Just go to gimp.org right here, download it. I've already downloaded it, so I'm going to open it up real quick here. Alright, sweet. Got that open. I'm going to drag my cover in. All right, sweet, looking nice, looking nice. And first thing I want to do is I want to add a little noise to it, you know, a little like kind of grainy, filmy effect. So up in the toolbar, I'm going to go to Filters, and then under Filters, Noise. And I like to use, there's a bunch of different kinds of noise, which they all just look a little different. I like to use HSV noise, because I just like how it looks aesthetically. And I want to turn all the options up here. Dulling, hue, saturation, value, and check that out. Press OK, it loads it in. It makes it look just a little more old school, I guess, a little more used, which is nice, you know. I feel like for the lo-fi aesthetic, that's just aesthetically pleasing. Now to get the CD effect, we're gonna actually go, we're just gonna go to Google real quick and type in, here we go, plastic wrap graphic. So the first thing that shows up, I mean, you can type in whatever, CD cover graphic, plastic wrap graphic, whatever. The first thing that shows up here is a website with free high resolution plastic wrap textures. So this kind of stuff. We'll just scroll down here. You can see what that looks like. It's nice. Download the plastic wrap textures. That's going to download a free zip file. I've already downloaded it. So let's just drag it in here. And it's going to open as a separate layer. So you can see over here on the side that we have our layers. There's little eyeballs that turns it on and off. So the plastic wrap, we want it to be on top, because if it's on bottom, it's not going to show up. If it's on top, it shows up over the picture. So that's what we want. Now just above that, where you see opacity and then mode normal, we're going to change that from normal down here to screen. All right. And now you can already see that it already shows that plastic wrap effect. And we can mess with how much of it you want by just dragging the opacity up or down. So I don't quite want it at 100%. I want it to be a little less, you know, a little more, not subtle, but you know. So like right around, maybe right around there. Right around there looks good, you know? And honestly, I like how that looks. If this, you know, is a lo-fi house song, this kind of gives me that kind of vibe. You can see the details on the CD wrap stuff really nicely around the edges, around the border, you know? That's why I like to put a border. You can kind of notice little details and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it, fam. There you have it. From there, we're going to go to File and Export. So the thing in GIMP that you want to remember is if you save or save as, that saves your GIMP project file. And that is just the file that actually opens up GIMP and has all the effects you have right there. If you want to save the image itself, you're going to export it, just like you would when you're making a song. So we're going to export as, name this cover final. Select the file type. I'm going to select a PNG file because, you know, PNG, higher quality. Export. Choose all your settings right there. And boom, there we have it. So that's pretty much it. To recap, we went through, where's my browser? We went through Unsplash, grabbed some free images. We brought those images into our free Canva Pro trial account and did all of that magic, everything right there. So nice, so clean. We added our text for our artist and song name and everything. Did all the effects, downloaded that, and then we brought it into GIMP, where we we found a plastic wrap just thing on Google. It took 1 second for free. Add that in there, put that effect, and there you go. Boom. I mean, I think that looks pretty dope, you know? And when you drop your lo-fi house banger and throw this out as a cover art, all your homies are gonna be like, damn, yo, that's tight, while they're bumping it in the club, you know, after COVID, obviously. So yeah, all of that was free. It took us all of 30 minutes or so here, and it looks pretty dang legit. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you were able to take maybe some inspiration, ideas from that. You don't need to spend a lot of money to be able to make some dope stuff as an independent artist. Shout out to Coronita back here, who's helping me with, you know, all the back end and everything.
Can we raid when we're done?
Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below, what are some other programs that you use as an independent artist, you know, or as any, just programs that you use creatively at all. Things that are free or very cheap, open source things, you know, things that are slept on that really come in clutch, that come in handy for you. Let me know, because I want to know about them, and we want to share them with the community. But much love, fam. Thank you once again so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave it a like and subscribe to us. That just helps us to reach the algorithm a bit more, and, you know, lets us know what kind of content that you want to see. But as always, stay blessed, fam. You are amazing. I'm Josh from illexotic. Have an amazing day. Peace.